Good morning. Today we are going to do the second part of our story, Water, Water Everywhere, about the boat school in Bangladesh. We are going to complete the solution and the conclusion statements today. I believe in you. I know that you can do this. Okay. So let's go ahead before we read our solution. Let's go ahead and review what the problem was for our story yesterday. Okay, so why was it hard for the children in Bangladesh to go to school? Do you remember why it was hard? It was hard because the floods have destroyed the school and it made it hard for them to get to school. Schools were destroyed or they were flooding, there was flooding and they couldn't get to school. Okay, so we're going to look today to see how that problem gets solved. Okay, so let's go ahead and read in our story. Yesterday we read the problem, which was on page 8. Today we are going to read the solution. First, we're going to read the paragraphs that say unsinkable schools. After seeing many of his friends and family members in Bangladesh miss out on an education, an architect named Mohammed Rezwan decided he was not going to let floods stop any more children from getting to school. He figured that the best way to beat the rising waters is to rise with them on a boat. I thought that if the children cannot come to the school, then the school should come to them, he explains. He raised enough money to open the first school boat in 2002. Now there are 90 boats that travel along a 250-kilometer stretch of rivers and streams in northwestern Bangladesh, giving thousands of kids the chance to learn. So, what was this section mostly about? It was about how a man decided to make boat schools. Okay, now we're going to read right here where it says, "Ahoy, classmates." Boat school is the combination of a school bus and a schoolhouse, says Mohammed. 6 days a week, each boat stops at different villages along the shore, picking up children who are mostly in the same grade. When the classroom is full, about 30 to 35 students, the work begins. So, how does the boat school work? It picks up students on land and it moves as it picks up students. Okay? And that word shore is land that is closest to the river. Okay, let's read this paragraph. For 3 hours, the students have lessons in math, reading, writing, English, Bengali, the environment, and conservation. Then the boat returns all the students to the riverbank stops. From there, the boat moves on to pick up another set of students for another 3-hour lesson. Each boat offers 3 sets of lessons a day. Okay, Bengali is a language that is spoken in Bangladesh. So, what kinds of things do the students learn in the boat school? Okay, they learn math, they learn reading, they learn writing, they learn English, they learn the Bengali language, the environment, conservation. Okay, let's read wireless waves. Even though the boats float from place to place, they have electricity to run up to 4 computers, a printer, a DVD player, and a CD player. Solar panels on the roofs provide all the electricity they need. The boats are connected to the internet through wireless technology. Besides all the modern technology, the boats also stock hundreds of books. Okay, right here you can see some of the solar panels. Okay, solar panels, do you remember what they do? We read about solar panels about the Rainforest School in Brazil. Okay, solar panels get electricity from the sun. So what can the students use because of the electricity from the solar panels? They can use computers, they can use printers, they can use DVD players. Okay, so it says, in the evenings, the boats also act as community centers, giving adults the chance to learn about things like healthcare and new rice farming methods. Okay, right here in this picture, it says, all aboard. If it weren't for the boats coming to pick up the children at their doorsteps, many young girls might not be going to school at all. Their parents wouldn't let them travel out of the village to the nearest government school because they believe the journey is dangerous. Also, it takes them away from their chores for too long. Now that the boat schools come to them, the girls have time to both learn and to work. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to write about the solution to the problem of the flooding and write our conclusion sentence. Okay, let's review that word shore. Shore is the land that is closest to the water. How does the boat school work? We need to make sure we understand how the boat school works. Okay, the boat school works because it will come pick the students up, and it moves as it picks up students and they do their lessons on the boat. Then the boat drops the students back off at the riverbank, at the shore. Okay, here is a picture of solar panels. Solar panels are at the top of the boat so that it can get electricity for the technology. So the problem is, yesterday you wrote about the problem. The problem is students cannot go to school because of flooding. The solution is what? And then we're going to talk about the school is important to the community because okay, you are going to write the solution in the section Water, Water Everywhere using details from the text. This is a model. This is what we are using as an example for our writing. So today you are going to write the solution, which would start here. This is the example from the Rainforest School. So they solved this problem by building a new school that has solar panels. We could write this exact same sentence, but put in our information from the school in Bangladesh. So they solved this problem by providing a boat school. Okay, the boat school has, and then you're going to tell what the boat school has. That is how the community solved the problem. We can keep that exact same sentence for our closing. So what will you write for your conclusion statement? So right now, I want you to go write your conclusion statement and your solution and submit it to me. Okay, and I will provide an example for you so that you can go by it.